It's Friday night. Our homework's done, and as a treat, we got taken to KB Toys for Bargain Bin NES games.
Yay!
What a night it's gonna be. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. I'm so glad to have gotten into the time machine with you. We're at the Highland Mall. Before they got before they turned really bad, but also before they got turned into a college, and it's really nice. I'm at KB.
I thought you were gonna say before it got gendered, which, in any case, yeah, not something to mess with.
We're at. It's important to know we're at the mall.
Yeah.
We're in the bar. We're at KB, and we're allowed to get a bargain bin game.
Right. So, if you didn't see our conceit from this afternoon, first of all, welcome to Mascot Friday.
Welcome.
The show where we rank the mascot platformers of the distant past. I asked everyone to participate in a shared delusion that we're all back in the 90s. We're at KB Toys, and we're digging through the bargain bin for NES games.
We are.
Let's go ahead and add some stakes here. We have $60, because it's our birthday, I guess. I don't know.
Holy shit.
And instead of buying, Blaster Master or Batman the video game, we see a bargain bin over there. These games are only $15 instead of the standard $60. You could get 4 games instead of 1.
Holy crap. Thank you for your money, Grandma.
We took it to our Twitter followers. We gave them a poll, and they decided the 4 games we picked up from the bargain bin are Kid Kool, Puss in Boots, Dynowarz, and Amagon.
Good ones.
Yeah. Are those games going to be better than if we spent $60 on Batman the video game? We're going to find out tonight.
Real quick, I want to thank Seraphis Kane for the 10-month resub, almost a whole last year. Thank you so much. Thank you to Sneaker Nets for the 17-month resub. Sneaker Nets says, "What do you want from me?" Video games.
Yeah, your video games. Thank you.
Thank you to Kool and Drug Free Game Stream for the 4-month resub. They say Kid Kool, aka All Gas No Brakes the game.
Totally, thank you.
Thank you all so very much. And I guess we're doing it, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. We added 4 brand new video games to our NES collection, and we're going to play and rank them tonight. So keep in mind, as usual, as to whether these games are better or worse than Bubsy, because we're going to be voting later on. Will you send Kid Kool to heaven or hell? Let's find out. Put on the game screen, Alex.
Okay.
There he is. There's our boy. The coolest kid in the world.
The Quest for the 7 Wonder Herbs, huh?
Yeah, I guess that subtitle is only on the box. They spent 5 seconds on that logo.
Kid Kool, we got it!
I think I could have done a better job drawing that. Oh, maybe not. I'm not as talented as Vic Tokai.
Listen, Vic Tokai published the Mansion of Hidden Souls series, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Could you do something? Yeah, you
They are unimpeachable.
Mm-hmm. Don't even try it.
So this game has a story, so I'm going to go ahead and let that play out before
Okay.
we get started. It's tonight's starring game. Everyone wanted to see Kid Kool. Kind of amazing, because we previously featured this during our Vic Tokai showcase stream. And people just decided, nope, have not seen enough of this Kid Kool. Show me more of it.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with this intro. This king's sitting up in bed, baked as shit.
Is that why he needs the Wonder Herb?
Yeah.
Okay. Chad already was going Wonder Herbs, Oregon legalized the Wonder Herbs, things like that.
I also considered another place that has multiple herbs, KFC and its mini herbs and spices. Is that related? Is this a marketing tie-in? There he is, the Colonel.
Hey, why does that guy's pants say T-Yan?
I think it was just like a programmer credit or something that you wouldn't see on a CRT, but yeah, that's very clearly visible. Tian.
Thank you so much to Sasquatulus for the 33-month reset. Really do appreciate that.
That's a lot of months, thank you.
And, yeah, Chat's already talking about how this... Ooh, thank you to, real quick, thank you to Mr. Smiley for the 400 gay bits. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gay bits.
400 gay bits to you too as well.
And, yes, if I recall, this game is based on the Psycho Fox formula. I actually talked about it with Danny earlier. I call it the game that plays bad or something.
Yep, there is an infamous trilogy that sprung from Vic Tokai. Those games include Decap Attack, Psycho Fox, and the last one in the trilogy that we haven't ranked yet, Kid Kool.
Alright.
This is also the first one, so here you go, Alex, have fun. Your buttons are circle and triangle.
So, something you should know is that I absolutely, positively hate this series and the way it plays. I hate it.
Not a fan of Decap Attack, even? I thought that one was okay.
I like the aesthetic. I hate his momentum. That's what I hate about it.
Yep, these games are huge on momentum. They all share the mechanic where instead of killing enemies when you stomp them, you kind of just gradually pound them into the dirt with your feet. They also give you this limited use throwing character. In Decap Attack, it was a second head. In Psycho Fox, it's like a bird or something. And here, I don't even know what it is.
It's this little freak.
And this is the one that started it all. That whole skiddy, jumpy, shitty platformer craze. I shouldn't make value judgments. People may like this game. I don't want to offend them.
Well, we're gonna offend someone. So, if I recall, from the Crontendo video that talked about this, this was originally based off of a child star in Japan.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I forget what he was called, but the original Japanese title was, that kid's name, no, what was it? Jump Tengoku Speed Jigoku. So, Jump Heaven, Speed Hell. Literally, that's what that means.
I think I just experienced that right here.
And as Uzi said, we pointed out in the last time we covered this, yeah, he's pretty clearly traced over the original Mario sprite, if you look carefully.
No! That's fine.
Is that your first credit? Did you lose all your lives?
No, I didn't. No, I gotta keep playing.
It seems Kool has died.
Kool has not died! Kool is fine!
Oh, I'm so heartbroken.
No, I'm continuing.
Okay, start it back over. I'm glad they actually contextualized this in the form of the, just making it make sense in terms of the game. Sorry about that, I guess I died.
People keep calling the King John Arbuckle. I see it in chat here.
I can see that.
I see other people saying it, yeah.
It's the half-masked eyes. Bedroom eyes, you may say.
Well, he is in bed, so...
Okay, video game, you can bring Kid Kool back to life like nothing, but the king can't heal himself? I'm tripping over myself at how upset I am about this.
Do they still do gaming sins? Or is gaming still under, like, religious law and they can sin? Well, I
There's
can
your
sin
answer.
because I'm dying.
I guess I died. Mm-hmm.
My companion is named Wiki.
This king fucks. I'm glad we could confirm that. So yeah,
I just walked into him that time. That was my fault.
Not having a way to fight back is kind of a problem in this game. You have to discover your little critter friend who's hidden in different parts of each level. Otherwise, you only get one hit before you die. There's no mushroom to turn you big, no fire flower. You just collide into an enemy and it's all over.
Yep, my friend is gone now, so I'm in hell.
Your companion is named Wiki.
No!
According to Crush Cows. It's nice that he invented Wikipedia.
No, I'm fine. I'm continuing. I didn't die. Let's see if he says anything different this time.
You have to run past a shrub, apparently. So, find the shrub and run past it.
There we go. Yeah, get out of here.
And the kid is called Zach. Wait a minute.
Oh! No, give me back my boy! Give me back my boy!
Someone's attempting to trick me. You can't fool me, I know my video game history. Anyway, Mario was inspired by this pretty clearly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
funny.
he does the Wile E. Coyote thing. I'm pretty sure that's in the other two games as well.
Okay.
Oh, I just noticed he has angry eyebrows. I'd be pissed too.
I'm already pissed. No!
Kool Coyote points out there's actually multiple endings in this game, depending on your time at the end. And yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing. You can think of this as the first explicitly speedrun-oriented platformer, because your time limit is up there at the top of the screen. Not only that, it's the only information the game gives you. There is no other UI. Just that timer that persists even after you continue. And if it reaches a certain point, the king may not survive at the end. And I have no idea what the other endings are.
No! Not enough momentum. Okay. Don't...
Yeah, many games reference the Mario sprites, but this one just kind of like took them as a basis and then they changed a couple pixels.
I will get past that one part.
How Cannot Swim came over. Hey, Mystery Quest. Very few people voted for Mystery Quest, I was sorry to see. It wasn't as unpopular as Ninja Kid, but people do not like that Mystery Quest. Why not just start over to refresh the timer? Well, the thing about that is we're not going to get to the end of the game.
What?
So I don't think there's much point to either starting or continuing.
Let me torture myself here.
Yeah, the game, it scrolls smoothly horizontally, but when you need to move vertically, it does a flick screen kind of thing while you're in midair, while preserving your momentum.
Yeah, no thank you. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, eat shit.
I also want the herbs.
Okay, we'll get herbs later.
Yeah, Conquest of the Crystal Palace kind of got screwed too. Everyone wanted to see Amagon and Kid Kool. I played a little bit of Crystal Palace before this tournament. That was surprisingly good. I kind of wanted to represent that in the poll. Like, there was a couple of games that might have been good, and most of them were just kind of like the stuff that you expect to find in the bargain bin. I put thought into it too. They're all from different publishers and different developers. Meanwhile, Alex is slowly becoming Joker-fied in the background while I pat myself on the back for my poll-making ability.
Okay, I did it. I got past that one part. No, don't you even think about killing me. I am a strong, brave man.
This was on Game Center CX, wasn't it? I wonder how far he got. I saw that episode, didn't I? He at least beat a few levels.
Yeah, I'm not going to be as good as Arno here.
Was there an ending shown? He may have had to have an AD do it.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell.
Well, you can't pass the controller until you beat at least one level.
That's not
That's
true.
the rules of Mascot Friday.
No, that has never been the... When has that been the rule of Mascot Friday? No, my friend!
You got the bad ending? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, if you were to just brute force your way through this game, you would, of course, get the bad ending. Another thing I think I brought up during our Vic Tokai showcase is this game did not have any kind of speedruns available for it until just a couple years ago. It wasn't until, I think, Procentia started running it that people realized, hey, there's a game I might get world record on. That's extra bizarre because NES platformers, like, speedrunners, they know about those. All of them have had their world records taken. So for a platformer on NES to not get any kind of speedrun attention until very recently, it's got to be doing something right.
I'm so alive, okay. How I survived that, I don't know. Okay. I got this.
It's always heartbreaking when they have to tell Arino, you didn't get the good ending, so challenge failed. Even after like 16 hours.
Okay.
You could pretty easily ROM hack this to turn it into Mario with Goombas and everything. Change the controls while you're at it. Better yet, just patch the game to patch all the data to be Mario 1 data, and turn it into Mario 1.
Holy shit, here you go. Bye.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Yeah, you were too busy dunking on me.
Well, I mean, you could play more levels if you want.
No, oh, it's only... No, it's,
You've only been playing a few minutes. Well, alright, it's time for
I said I was gonna play until 8:15, and it's 8:14, but I'm a minute in the future.
It's time for the Kid Kool Master to take over. Okay, other things that differentiate it from its successors is you don't have a melee attack. Psycho Fox, I think, could punch. Decapitac Man could shoot his face out of his weird mummy body.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Kool, he needs his partner character to do anything. Otherwise, he's defenseless.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can jump on things.
Yeah.
But it's a big pain in the ass. Yes, I'm in Kid Kool savings time now, exactly, Addy.
Did anyone here have this as a kid? Because I'm curious about your experience. You know, this game that we might not spend much time on nowadays. As a kid, if it was one of your few games you had, you would have had to play it. And I just wonder if there's any kind of hidden charm that we're not going to see, because we're not dedicated.
Let's see...
Hey!
Let's see, Z-Reserve played it on cart, Smevel Bear rented it and fucking hated it, and they like games like Athena and Deadly Towers, so...
Oh, wow. That is, well, huh?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Alright.
It's...
I see. We have Kaizo blocks
I
in
was
this
gonna
game.
say, that's a Kaizo! This game's a damn Kaizo!
You really gonna put Kaizo blocks in your platformer from 1988? You decided, yep, Lost Levels, that's what that's what we want to take inspiration from.
So Cool Coyote says, according to Crunk Games, Arno only got up to World 4 after a full day of planning. He gave up and an AD got the good ending. That sounds exactly right.
Aha. Alright, you need to have some momentum when you step on the bridge.
This game is Kaizo as shit.
Sure seems like it. I know there's a water skipping mechanic, I just hope I don't have to use it.
If there's a water skipping mechanic and the game makes you use it, I'm putting it below Darkwing Duck.
I'm fairly sure it does. Anyone want to confirm that? Like, if you just, let's try it right now. Like that. You just gotta get a good momentum running, and then you skip and you jump. And 99% of the time, in my experience, it does not work. I was actually very lucky just then.
Holy shit. So this was like, did you have this game as a kid? Did you like Kaizo?
I did not, no.
Okay. But yeah,
I think I did buy this from Funko-Land when they were selling games like this for 29 cents.
I remember that!
Yeah, I used to have a whole collection of like 400 NES games that I got for 29 cents each.
Oh my god, that's how I got a lot of NES cards back in the day.
Oh, those were the days when people didn't realize what was rare yet. You could pick up Little Samson for like $1, not like I did. Impossible.
Just digging through the carts and the ditches.
All those games that I got for super cheap and then sold for like $10.
Nice.
Gargoyles Quest 2, sold it for $10. Die Hard NES, sold it for like $10. But not before I dumped it.
Thank you, Danny.
No problem. That's right, that's one of my secret origin stories. The US NES version of Die Hard was not dumped until I dumped it. Don't tell anyone. It's illegal. Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Don't you do it. Man, I wish I was playing Die Hard right now. That's actually secretly a good game.
And yeah, nah, for real, Danny used to dump it.
God.
They used to call him Dumpin' Dan. No, they never called
They
him
never
Dumpin'
called me that. How dare you say that? Now people are gonna pick up on it.
I mean...
The sky did change color. That's something. That's a thing I haven't seen in other NES games. I'm grasping at straws here.
You're being called Day Dumpin' Danny. I'm sorry.
It's Day Drinking Danny, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There's a lot you're not telling. Is that what's in your coffee?
Oh yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think already we have to do the 1, 2, 3, jump! Maybe we jump on the third one. Or I guess we could take the top route?
Okay, we have a story from Sneaker Nuts. It is a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
One of my worst memories as a kid in retrospect was seeing Little Samson or whatever in a bargain bin at KB Toys. And I didn't get it because I thought it was a Bible game. Oh my god.
I can totally see that though. That sucks. Brand new Little Samson. I once had the manual for Panic Restaurant. That is the most expensive manual I have ever owned. I sold it for $200.
What?
For a manual.
Holy
NES
shit.
collecting is a whole other world.
I really do hope that, like...
Oh, did anyone see that Gotcha NES game that I posted in our Discord?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Someone slabbed, like, the shittiest looking copy of Gotcha I've ever seen. It's not even sealed. Like, the box has wear around the edges, it has water damage, the cart is miscolored, and they're all like, yep, I gotta put this in a acrylic slab for history.
Thank you! That is so funny.
Gotcha of all games, an LJN light gun game that can't even be played on modern TVs that no one wants. You took a shitty copy that the dog ate, and then you slapped it.
The dog was hungry. And now, think of it this way, you have... If there's ever an emergency... Oh my god, the sky is impossible. If there's ever a food emergency, you've got dog food.
Uh-huh. Dogs love LJN games.
They really do. Oh, yeah,
Dogs don't know it's not bacon. Okay, this is it. On 3. Huh? Hello?
Your friend's back.
Welcome. I could have used you. 1, 2, 3. Did it.
Nice.
I think this is now the furthest I've ever been in this game. Unless I got further the last time we played it. Ooh, this momentum. This momentum, especially on these tiny platforms. like there's no space for you to get a good head of steam, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. Hey, you beat a level!
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so that makes sense. The sky is changing to track the passage of time. That makes a lot of sense.
That's pretty original. Haven't seen that much on NES. The fact that the game is persistently tracking time and has a different background, that's noteworthy and could move it up a few spaces.
Oh,
here we go. This is my favorite part of these games. These weird little wobbly poles.
I'm sorry.
Except I don't know why this is in this one, because usually they give you health up, right? What's the point of this? Whatever.
It's the point of it is that it's cool.
With a K.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool pole, and you can look at it.
It's so hard to adjust in midair. Mario, this is not.
I hate the physics of this game. I really do. I really, really do. If you're a modern platformer maker and if you give your game these physics, fuck off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be hateful.
I don't think anyone would dare.
Thank you. It's because modern gamers are normal.
In its defense, again, this game was designed with difficulty in mind, and it is that. The controls are difficult. The level design is difficult. As soon as level 2, it starts making you skip across water, which is not intuitive. So if you want a tough NES platformer with multiple endings even, this is the game for you.
Oh, I'd rather play 1,000 different levels of MC Kids compared to this. Sorry, Kid Kool.
Ready to do it again?
Good luck.
1, 2, 3. Oh god. Okay.
I don't know what else to say other than this.
This is the third level. We're still in the first world.
Exactly. The sky turns a warm shade to coincide with the player's ever-thinning patience. And hair.
No! We're fine.
Yes, exactly, Blab. They designed this game around a real-life child actor to be about difficulty and speed, because they hate you. What is...
Trying to say you had a speed problem?
I am not trying to accuse a child of having an amphetamine problem, no!
Boss fight? In this game?
It's like a damn Fry Guy.
It could be. Oh no, the sky.
It's pink.
That king's gonna die.
That's fine. And we're kings. If a king didn't want to die, he can get like freaking James. He would have called someone like James Bond and not some dumbass kid.
He'd buy insurance like the rest of us.
You are so close.
Got him. He's dead. There's one of the herbs.
The one with the 7 magical herbs.
I got it.
Sorry, Wonder Herbs.
Wonder herbs.
And
I can see.
You did it.
I can see similarities with other difficulty-driven platformers we played. This reminds me a lot of Kato and Ken, actually. The fact that it's based on a license, the fact that it's super slippery. Not nearly as much poop humor, though. It could use that.
Physics are better in Kato and Ken.
Agreed.
JJ, absolutely better.
Oh, look at this.
Sorry for bitching about the physics so much, but they're bad.
They're pushing back against me now, actively.
This game just hates you. It hates me. It hates children, because, you know.
Well, it's definitely speed hell. It's not jump heaven, either. I'd say that's equally hellish, the jumping. It's good to know people didn't have this as a kid. If you rented it, that's still pretty bad.
Man, that Oni is pissed at you.
Where am I going?
Down. Ah!
Kaizo block!
It's fine.
Already there's Kaizo blocks and gusts of air that screw with your momentum. If you were developing platformers around the time I Want to Be the Guy was released, you would be seen as a genius if you did this. Maybe this game was just before its time, you know? As many are. Also, why don't any of those difficulty freaks out there ever talk about this? They're all like, oh, Battletoads, that's the toughest NES
Oh,
game.
some people do. We have author blues and stuff, and people who played this, and people are very familiar with how difficult this game is. So
I forgot Oth was running this for a while. That's cool.
Oh no, we got people do talk about it, but only the cool people do. Like the norm lords who are like, Battletoads, here's my 80s nostalgia fetish.
Gotta get that Battletoads. Yeah. They didn't put Kid Kool in Ready Player One.
That's because Ernest Cline is a coward.
Yeah.
And a fool. But mostly a coward. That's why
The one thing everyone wants to see in Ready Player 2, I know you're watching Twitch streams for ideas, Mr. Klein.
Lives in Austin.
Kid Kool. We took a poll, #1 on the poll. If you don't put Kid Kool in Ready Player 2, what are you even doing with your life?
Get it. You fucking get it. Oh yeah, Ready Player 2, the book comes out very soon.
Can't wait for Kid Kool to show up in that movie.
So if the book is coming out next week, he's only got a couple of days to edit it. Edit it in! Chop chop!
I want to see a hasty edit where Kid Kool has made the love interest or something.
He's a child. I want to read Ready Player 2, but only because he better put furries in it this time.
Yeah.
Because, you have an entire virtual world, but no furries.
There would be so many furries.
Society has gone to shit because everyone's doing VR, but no one's a furry? No!
Prototypical Ready Player 1 is happening right now in VR chat, and what's that full of?
Furries!
Furries, exactly.
Beautiful furries recreating all kinds of delightful spaces.
Completely unbelievable future, full of chased Battletoads and Tracer from Overwatch.
I haven't seen Mr. Bean in VR chat, but I would love to have a Mr. Bean I would love to be Mr. Bean in VR chat, because you wouldn't need to talk, you would just fumble all over everything. It would be perfect, because I never talk. I never have the mic on in VR chat. I don't want anyone to know that I sound
Okay, I like this. Stomping the Oni through his cloud.
I like that.
But you can't take over the cloud.
Thank you, Apricot Ghost. Please let me know where to find a Mr. Bean avatar.
Well, despite all my belly aching, this is more playable than I gave it credit for. I've become a little bit accustomed to the controls, and I did get several levels in. So maybe let's be nice to Kid Kool when it comes time to ranking it. I mean, it's not easy being a child star. We have so many examples we could cite, but we won't. You all know them. Many of them starred in video games before their tragic downfall.
Chat just says no, never, nah. No, only one person says yes.
You got your Dana Plato, you got your Kid Kool. You got your Kirk Cameron from The Horde. He had the worst fate of all.
I would be nice to this game. Yeah, no one's going to be Kid Fool, I see.
Okay, I think this is going to be my last continue.
Yeah, it should be.
Otherwise, I think we showed off at least, 4 or 5 levels. Showed off a lot of the gimmicks. We didn't get to see the game at its worst, but we did get to see it at its best.
We showed off enough of it, yeah.
Oni, please leave me alone. No, please. The scrolling between vertical screens is pretty unforgivable. I can't put a good spin on that. Unless you paid me to.
Hasn't Danny... listen. Danny suffers for his art. He is the true suffering artist. His art is playing Kid Kool. Very limited form, but...
They call me the Andy Warhol of my era.
Oh. Well, in the Game Center CX episode, the kid actor actually wrote in. And
Cool.
Apparently they're working at a convenience store now.
Just like Alex Kidd. Except a real person. I'm sorry.
Please, if you're watching us, kid, sorry.
I wish you had a better game. Things might have turned out better for you. Hey, at least you're not Kirk Cameron.
Listen, I don't see Kid Kool talking to me about fucking bananas. Thank you.
Look, it's proof of evolution. I mean, of not evolution.
I was gonna say
Shit.
no! Danny, no! Yeah, well, maybe that could be Kid Kool's gimmick. Kid Kool's like the anti-Kirk Cameron. He's like...
What happened to his legs?
It's fine.
Did I hit down? Oh yeah, that's his ducking sprite. Alright. That was weird.
You look very monkish. Yeah, Kid Kool isn't trying to save Christmas. He's trying to destroy Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Look what commercialization gets you. There's no good to come from Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And he's not even anti-commercialization. He's just anti-Christmas. Period.
Yeah,
he
hates Santa Claus. Wants to beat him up.
Yes, he's gonna be one of those guys who you see in those really bad Kirk Cameron-esque Saving Christmas movies. He's gonna be like the college professor who's like, I hate Christmas because it's bad.
Did you see me hit my head on that invisible block right at the end of the cloud?
Yes.
In the place where you were most likely to jump. Let's play a different game.
Kid fool. Oh, hold on. Let's see the king dead for a second.
Highness, it seems Kool has died.
Oh my!
I'm so heartbroken. Game is over. That's Kid Kool. I'm not sure why I took on the role of his defense attorney, but I made my case. And whether he's guilty or innocent, we get to decide at the end of the stream.
Update.
Yeah.
The child star that the original Kid Kool is based on doesn't just work at the convenience store, he manages it. So
oh, okay.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Next up is a weird one. It has kind of a tangled history. I'm going to try and untangle the best I can. I'm real glad we're playing it, though. Up next is Puss in Boots, Perrow's Great Adventure. Let me reset so you get the beginning of that song. Rockin'.
Ooh, an Electro Brain joint.
This is from Electro Brain and Toei and Shoei System, also known as Bears. They changed their name after this. They did the Hokuto no Ken games for Famicom. Often regarded as some of the worst games ever made for any console. That is a good world map.
Okay, can I just say, look at America. America is so blomby.
Australia looks like a butt.
This is the blombiest map.
And what's with Asia? They didn't even try. It's just
blom.
There's no levels that take place there. Whatever. Oh, man. Okay, so way back when Toei was making a whole bunch of Famicom games, they made a game called Puss in Boots. Around the World in 80 Days. It was for Famicom. It was based on an animated film, I think. And it was bad, and nobody liked it. Come 1990, they release another Puss in Boots game, exclusively in North America for the NES. This is not a port of that original game. This is a semi-sequel that uses a lot of the same graphics, a lot of the same mechanics, but it changes things around and all the levels are completely different. So the original game, Japan exclusive. This one, the sequel, sort of, is America exclusive. Did I untangle that? Is there anything else to know?
I think that's it, yeah. Hold on.
It's just really odd, is the thing.
Someone popped out of the saloon. I want to see them again. Who, what? No, show me the cat that popped out of the saloon. Whatever, I'm done. So you get more momentum when you jump.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to...
Oh, Toei Animation still uses this character as their mascot.
Yes, this is absolutely their mascot. If you watch anime, you know this little bastard.
Does it have Amiga-style generation life mechanics, where you can't overlap another sprite? It looks like it did.
I am not going to try it.
I did test this out earlier, and you have an unlimited supply of 3 different weapons. You can change them by pausing the game if you like. The gun seems to work okay, though.
Yeah, I like the gun. I like the idea of being a cat with a gun. Just a total nightmare scenario.
Rev Ragu points out the scrolling and the sprite movement is untethered. And yeah, that does look really weird when games do that. Like 1942 for NES had that problem. Oh, there's your problem. You're in Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
So I can't jump, but I can press this button, and this button just makes it do that in place.
Treading water.
It's really cute. Hey, I can shoot down lightning bolts with my torpedoes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Toei. It's 3 syllables. I shouldn't be saying toy.
Did you? Sorry, you're being owned. Oh, God!
No, you were right. I should be corrected. I've never seen this movie. Has anyone seen it? Is it good?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. I recall, and this could be my brain malfunctioning, but I remember it being on either Nick or Disney Channel back in the day.
Interesting.
Because I do remember this airing somewhere.
Oh yeah, Antonio Banderas is great in it.
Yo.
Other people have heard this game is piss easy. I would assume so. It's very cartoony. It looks like it's for kids.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing alright. I passed a level. And now I'm in Ocean.
Sneakernet's pointing out that... Oh god, that's bad. Please stop doing that video game. Thank you. Sneakernet's pointing out that they would feel bad for any kid who had this, because this is 1990. After Sega Genesis, before Super Nintendo. You know, this looks bad, this game as a whole, but I don't hate the graphics.
I like it. The graphics are fine.
I love his little cat face pointing out the submarine. I love the punk rock fish.
Mm-hmm. No, this game is kind of charming, I will say.
There's deformable terrain. You didn't see that in NES games a lot of the time. I think that's something they actually added for this one.
Well, that's how they were going to compete with the Genesis.
An easy game about a cat with a gun. It's perfect for Alex.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Hey, I got my boot.
Smebble, I'm gonna tattle on you. I saw what you said about Alex and Dino's stream today. Dino was playing One Must Fall 2097, and Smebble was all like, oh, this game's so broken even a novice like Alex from Retro Pals could get far in it, or something like that. Whoa, cool!
I'll process that later.
This is better than Kid Kool. I don't want to influence things too much, but please just consider Mecha Frog. No, I laughed. I laughed when I suddenly heard Dino talk about Retro Pals out of nowhere. I was like half napping.
Well, I died. Here, you're being accused of slander.
I speak nothing but truth. Also, yeah, this is one of the famed NES big bosses where they have to delete the background just to fit the whole thing on screen. I agree, there should be a ninja riding the frog, and that ninja should be Jajamaru.
This game could use some Jajamaru. Okay. This one's hard because these little frogs.
No, you have to shoot it. You gotta shoot him in his open mouth. Puss! Ooh, there you go. Oh, that does big damage, yeah.
Doesn't like these at all. Stop! I'm baby!
I really like the black and white Kermit H. I should add that as a permanent thing.
Okay, hold on.
Better continue.
Oh, nice! It starts me here!
Yeah, Alex actually did discover that tech playing One Must Fall, that throw tech where you just throw a dude against the wall. Okay, you're leading on life. Big time. Oh, this is neck and neck. This is exciting. You did it! Nice.
Nice. I beat a level in the baby game.
Now you get to go to...
Arabia.
What did that say? Arabia?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a car. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I like this game?
You haven't played it yet. Give yourself like you get to play in like 5 minutes or so.
You played 1 minute of Kid Kool and then made me play the rest.
Hey, I played my allotted time. You played your allotted time. It's normal.
We just swam under America. Took the underground route. Agreed, this is a very Blomby car. You could describe this as Blomby.
This whole game is Blomby. Oh no, the bird's shitting.
It was a big bird.
Big bird shit.
This game, it has that look about it, you know? That just screams, hey, I'm a janky platformer. But I wonder if it's not all that bad after all. It's got so many vehicles. Pero himself is very cute.
Hey, am I gonna beat the game?
Yeah, go ahead. Beat the game.
Shit.
Devil Redux. Blomby is from when we played a bootleg arcade game called Blomby Car. No one is quite sure what the word Blomby means, but we have our theories.
It's a very, to me, when something is blomby, it is rounded and blobby. It's
Yeah.
like oh, thank you for the 400, 400 bits from Permafusion, who says, more gay bits required. Yes.
Thank you for the gay bits.
Thank you. Stop it. Stop. Lightning, no.
This could be a game for little kids, come to think of it. I wouldn't give a little kid Mickey Mouse Capade, though. That gets a little bit brutal.
It does. Well, I may beat this children's game then.
We know what Blomby means, but it transcends most written and spoken languages. Yeah, it's something you feel in your bones, not something you say with your mouth.
It's an emotion. Hey, I beat the level, I think. Blondie is you, it's the opposite of Kiki. Yeah.
Wow, perfect landing. This looks pretty easy, and it seems like they give you unlimited continues. Hold up, let me look. Oh my god, he's in merry old England.
I'm just shooting. The queen is gonna have me killed. Look at what I'm doing.
She's sending all her guards after you.
That's not like me.
I'm actually gonna look at the long play to see how long this game is.
Okay, we may be able to beat it, because I'm...
Okay. NES Puss.
Danny, don't look up normal thing.
A long play, let me emphasize this. Long play, not TAS, not speedrun. A casual long play of this game clocks in 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Wow. Do your best, Alex. Thank you, Vagrant Wastrel. I will add that to the file.
No! Rip.
Is Mr. Blobby in this game? He could be the last boss.
Being asked to beat. Okay, you know what? If I beat the game, what do I get?
A cookie.
Good thing. No! Alex.
Yeah, game even Retro Pals' Alex can beat.
That's fine.
Dark Tetsuya, yeah, it seems like that, and in fact there was a game a lot like this for Famicom that had, it was actually called Puss in Boots as well. It had the same character, a lot of the same graphics, but this is a totally different game in terms of level design. My theory is they made this sequel and didn't release it in Japan and just decided to localize it for America for whatever reason. Yeah, it's got that SG-1000 look with that black background and very sparse graphics. You hearing this music?
Mm-hmm. This is very tense. Electric Boogaloo Funk points out it's one of Electro Brain's first few games. Yeah, we had a chance to cover them a few weeks back when we put it up to vote, but people chose Culture Brain over Electro Brain. Typical. Yes!
Nice. Oh, this looks like a glitched SG-1000 game now. Did they forget to make the graphics for this part?
They fell asleep.
Whatever, this isn't coming out in Japan. This is for the American kids to buy for $15 at KB Toys.
What is this level? No, you're not. I'm not going out like that. No. I'm having one more go of it.
This is the London Underground I've heard so much about. That's that part of London. I too would rather have my brain cultured than electrode. Given the choice. Go in the door.
That's a door?
Yeah. Whoa!
Hold on.
I wasn't expecting to carefully consider whether this is better than Bubsy or not. I only knew about this game through reputation. Now I'm not sure about anything. Yeah, England, what you got underground? What have you been hiding? Got some massive Oni devil man hiding in your sewers?
Anybody know what I'm supposed to be shooting here?
Probably his face. You may need the other weapons. I think the bomb arcs upward.
It does.
Yeah, all the graphics in the ROM are dedicated to this screen. This is 24 of the 40 available kilobytes.
Nah, it arcs down.
Boomerang, maybe? Yeah, that's it.
It's something, okay.
Boomerang hits. Oh, that poor Christian child who would get this game taken away after seeing Satan in the Puss in Boots game. Can you climb the knees? It doesn't look like there's any foothold is the thing.
Okay, I just need to...
Can you stand at the extreme edges of the screen? Will that still reach?
I think I got this, though. I think I got this. Just give me time, patience.
Yeah, he's spitting out hamburgers. This is the hamburger demon.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a drink. It's coffee and Coca-Cola, so it boils my ass up. Ready to go.
That's not an expression, Alex. Nobody says that.
Hey, I said it, and I'm a person.
Yeah, Satan greets everyone with birdsong. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
So are the birds praising Satan every morning?
I guess so.
Sorry, the kids go after the kids. The
Okay,
cats
now
go after them.
people are gonna start saying boils my ass up now.
Thank you. It's fine. I got this. I really do. I'm gonna beat this game.
Okay,
I'm gonna at least beat Satan.
go for it.
Thank you, game! See, this game is so good, it starts you right at the...
It's very considerate. Or designed for children. I think you got it. Especially since you can get 2 hits per jump. Oh yeah, it zeroes your score. You're not gonna get the top of the high score list this time. Nice!
Eat shit, Satan.
You did it. And
Where am I now?
Liberty in Greenland.
I'm in space now. It's your turn, by the way. Do you
I
wanna-
know! Can I play?
Yes, you can.
Now that Alex played 90% of the way through the game, I get to... Well, thanks for killing poor Pero.
Well, I was gonna try. I thought that was the last level, and I was gonna try to beat it, but it wasn't the last level, so.
Alex, I think you like this game.
I do.
So in this scene, the A button moves you up, and the B button shoots. Alex, I think your favorite game of the evening is a kid's game.
It is. It is a game for babies. I love... Honey, you've seen Multimedia Monday. Like, you have to pry the baby games out of my hand, basically. Yes, it's a jam. I like this song.
It's a little bit of a jam. It's not offensive like the music in Hokuto no Ken. Ow. Aw, jeez. Let's try that again. Back at the very fucking beginning. So did you have a lot of fun with the first few levels?
Yes. A lot of fun.
That's what I suspected.
I'd mentioned multiple of my friends had this as a kid, and they drunkenly played it to completion when I came home from college.
Wow. I'm glad you were in college. I thought the kids were getting drunk while playing this. Which, I mean, hey, not gonna tell you how to party.
Listen, if you want, you can also start from the beginning.
No,
You don't have to play these levels.
that's okay. I kind of want to see if I can finish the rest of it. I gotta see where this is going.
So, is this based on Kamen no Ninja Akage, Annie?
Is it?
The 1988 Famicom game?
I always thought it was more... I didn't hit continue. Ass! There you go. You got your one ass of the evening. Well, now I get to see what the platforming gameplay is like, which is what the show's all about. The platforming is very loose, very... You move so much faster in the air when you jump compared to when you walk. Did you notice that?
Yes. That's why I was jumping so much. Chad is sending a lot of emotes to you.
Thank you.
You are banned repeatedly. Chat got banned in the chaos. Danny had a Cacho moment, yes.
Yep. I did exactly what the Cacho has done so many times. I failed to continue.
Well, now you get to play these levels.
Yeah. This, well, it's not bad the way it controls. It's not outright terrible like Kid Kool. It's just strange. But when the gameplay is so slight and the challenge is so low, does it really matter?
I was gonna say, you know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, I got distracted by something I saw in chat, and I'm just... Anyways. We are never getting... it's the VTuber thing is what threw me off. We are never going to be VTubers, I'm so sorry.
Oh, why not? Oh, you'd have to do 2 at once. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Will you do the Photoshop and live 2D rigging?
No.
Yeah.
I'll be one of the anime characters.
You know what? I was looking, not a live 2D thing, but I was looking to see if anyone had a puppet Twitch stream, and I haven't found any yet where they puppet and do that. But
oh, like Muppets?
Yeah, like a Muppet-styled like Twitch stream.
That would rule.
Yeah, no, I did find one. I think there are some out there. There's gotta be. I did find one who was a puppet retro...
Don't look at this, guys.
Okay.
Folks, look away for just a little bit.
There was this one...
Okay, you can look back.
YouTube streamer who had like a Ted meets angry video game nerd vibe. You know,
I think we've discussed him before. I haven't checked up on him in many years.
Okay, so can I tell you what happened to him?
No, do you know?
Yes! Bible Man got him!
What?
Okay, so there's this guy who's, I'm not gonna mention his name because I don't want people to yell about him, who does basically a shtick where he is this nasty teddy bear who makes really bad jokes. And...
This is years before Ted was a thing. This guy invented the concept.
Okay, he was pre-Ted? Okay,
yeah.
But it's a Ted meets angry video game nerd.
It was a really filthy, nasty-looking teddy bear puppet that wore a leather jacket and sunglasses.
So he disappeared, right?
Yeah.
So, I only find out about this because the good people at YouTube recommended me this person's videos with only like 10, 20 views, and I was like, what happened? Oh, this guy's back? This was updated like a week ago, and it's his archives, right? So I check it out, and lo and behold, his channel got pulled because he did a segment making fun of Bible Man, and the Bible Man people put in so many DMCAs and copyright strikes, he got fucking pulled.
Is he gone forever now?
Nah, he's gone from YouTube, but he's on Twitch.
Yes! And I'm gonna go follow him.
And the reason I brought him up was because he doesn't have a live puppet. It's just him using an emulator, and it does sound like he is, I'm not mentioning his name because I don't want any Twitch cops to even consider going after this man. You can hear him hit a bong. You can just straight up hear it sometimes. Yes! There's like 2 clips, and one of them you can very much like hear him trying to quiet it down. It's really nice. I really respect him. I'm not going to name his name, so don't mention his name in chat. I do not want this person to ever get in trouble for this.
I'm pretty sure you don't get in trouble for that on Twitch.
Still, I don't want to risk it at all. But it's wonderful because the reason I mentioned him is because he's a puppet, right? But he doesn't puppet. He has a gif of himself kind of in the corner, and that's it.
So he's a VTuber now.
Yeah, but he doesn't animate to what's going on.
Wow, I have never been more excited to end a stream so I can watch another stream.
So the problem is he hasn't, from what I can tell, streamed in a year?
No! I want to host him.
Oh good, thank you for showing me the puppet oh, it's a good puppet. Oh, I like that puppet, that's really well done. Crap. Well shit, I guess there are puppet Twitch streamers.
Okay, it won't be an original idea when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know that guy found a niche, even though I guess that was a year ago. Still, we know the future of Retro Pals. We gotta get a couple of animated GIFs and more bong hits. That's what you need.
That is what we need in this world. More nasty
so good.
teddy bears.
I'm glad you told me that. That is one ray of hope in this world.
I love that guy. That guy's Anyways, I'm not gonna get into him because
Can't
I
believe
don't.
his YouTube archive is gone. He still has the
It's
same...
up though. It's called like his name, Archive.
Okay.
So it's still there.
Does he still go by the same name on YouTube?
Yes, he
on
does.
Twitch? Okay.
Yes, he does. Except with the words 420 amended to his name. Yes, we are lacking in VTubers whose avatars are just holding a bong. See, the problem is he's not...
There's no weedhead VTubers. Yanners never hit a bong. Corone, no bong.
I mean, I know why. Legality. But
yeah, well.
American VTubers, you know, if you live in Oregon VTubers, get on this.
You have made me excited for Twitch in a way I've not been for many months.
I don't know if he's streaming, but I know you'd love to see it.
You liking that speed strat, by the way? Just constantly hopping and shooting.
Yeah. This part is really hard. This is when the game gets serious.
Okay. Should we move on? Anyone mind if I play a little bit more of this? I'm still on my first credit.
Listen, we all want Willie Nelson to be a VTuber, but...
Yes! That's who we should be. Dueling Willie Nelsons.
Chad is saying, go Danny, go, so...
Okay. You got it. This game feels really hastily put together. I think my theory of this being an unreleased prototype that they just finished up for a US release, that may be the case.
Watch out for this part's hard.
I mean, even the parts that are hard are especially so.
Okay, clarification about the Kamen no Ninja connection. Gareth mentions, sorry for missing this, the bosses are the only thing that's reused from Kamen no Ninja. Everything else is original.
Oh, interesting. So they just kind of plucked from their catalog, I suppose. I mean, American kid's not going to know any better, right?
See, this guy's hard, but Danny's getting it. Danny is alight with the news that his favorite... I don't know, but
I gotta direct message him and be like, dude, you gotta start streaming again, I'll host you.
I don't know, you've seen some of the shit he says. I don't know about that, but...
I like to think he's evolved. That the weed,
Well, I've seen his Twitter account. He doesn't seem...
Oh boy.
No, he's not that kind of abnormal.
Okay.
It's very much just like, wow, these are all very edgy 2013 jokes.
You die if you touch the bottom of the screen.
Okay, don't touch the bottom of the screen. Yeah, Danny's really good at this game, and I am just
I'm blazing through it.
Not very good.
Much like the Twitch streamer we're discussing blazes through his weed. Seriously though, puppet Twitch streamer, it's just a good idea.
There is one. I got one. We got a real one who's an actual puppet instead of just like a literal still image on the side of the screen.
That sounds good too, though. That's like low effort, like something I would do.
My favorite is that this streamer, he uses an emulator and it doesn't work very well.
He's used Nesticle?
I don't know. It's Sega. This guy's a Sega guy. That's why you like him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Genesis.
Yeah, I think so. I am not clicking any link to Scary Clown VTuber, but go with God. I'm glad you're there.
That could be a niche. Sometimes you want to watch a scary clown YouTuber.
We're not disrespecting Nesticle. We all.
Hey, we were all there. Don't act like you're better than Nesticle. Oh boy. Vertical scrolling may not be this game's strong suit.
I had to ask you a question that I already knew the answer to. I was going to ask if you ever dated someone who just thought the Nesticle grimness was really cool, and I know the answer is absolutely not. I did.
It's yes, and you did.
I did. No, I didn't. No, don't.
I would never think Nesticle was cool, says Alex.
I
liar.
didn't think that stuff was cool. I thought it was corny.
I love shit, man.
I didn't love shit, man. Oh man, I set myself up for this. Cause it sucks.
Is this the world's worst teleporter maze? Cause there's 3 different doors that you have to go through. Let's keep going.
There you go.
I shouldn't shit talk the
Stop
kids.
saying I like shit, man.
Alex
I don't
love shit, man.
God.
Oh no, I should have gone back in that other one, huh? Well, the kid's teleporter maze has fooled me.
It's a teleporter maze, so it's bad.
This is so unfortunately typical. So many good NES games just chose to end with a teleporter maze.
Okay, fun fact, and an interesting connection here. The music was composed by Mitsuyasu Tomohisa, who is the frontman of Jaywalk, who you may remember as...
Jaywalk!
Yes, you know this! Yes! The band that gave us the Road Avenger theme, Danny's favorite song of all time. So this has a Road Avenger connection.
I have yet to hear a single bad thing about this game.
I don't want to date Shitman, please! I'm crying here.
Well, Shitman is not their original mascot. The less of which is said about, the better. So please don't discuss it.
I don't know any other mascots.
Good.
I only know that one teddy bear puppet who we love.
Wait, I went through that last area and it just went back to where I was.
This sucks. I am not hailing a single Shitman.
You gladly clicked the About button and clicked Thanks Shitman 100,000 times in one day. That was your claim to fame before Retro Pals.
Yes! That was it. You know what? Can I just say that it is? Because I think that's really cool.
What do you think? Left or right?
Right. That's gotta be it.
I think you were right.
Hey! Listen, I would be polite to Shitman. I'm just, I'm not in love with Shitman. We're on talking terms.
There's parts of his design I disagree with.
Mostly the shit.
Mostly the shit. I don't think I can get up through here.
You're being told to go down. Well, too late.
Left or right?
Left this time?
I think you were right.
Dang! I'm a brain genius when it comes to this game. Any other game? No thank you.
I suddenly like this game a lot less.
Yeah.
I thought you were better than this, Puss in Boots. Oh my fucking god. Upper left, upper right, or lower left?
Lower left. That seems like a much... Please.
I think you were right.
My...
Yes? No?
Hello?
Hidden door?
Mods?
Mods! Someone mod this game.
Shitman, fix this!
Oh, where's your beloved Shitman now?
Hopefully he's having a good day.
I hope so too.
My beloved Shitman. That's all I'm gonna call you.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that's not fair. It was our anniversary. I shouldn't call you a Shitman.
On this, the 20th of November.
Oh yeah!
I think we found the boss.
Okay. Good luck. Yeah!
It's not over.
Keep going, Danny. You've got one life left. You can do this.
I'll think of Shitman.
Not bad idea. Yeah. Oh my god! What? You got clown ambushed!
I sure did!
And it killed you dead!
Wow.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
You know, I didn't expect to get all wrapped up in Puss in Boots, but I guess Mascot Friday is just full of surprises. Okay.
Wow! Insta-death clowns!
Wouldn't have bet on that.
This is the final boss, by the way.
How to beat the final boss?
Boomerang? Because it could hit a bunch? Nice.
I'll try bomb first,
okay,
since that does damage.
Not being damaged.
Bomb doesn't do shit.
This level is the gathering, it is.
What's the long play do? Does it use the gun?
I don't know. You want me to look? Something was happening.
I see. You shoot the guy on the left.
Ah, I see. Okay, I think you got this.
I'm not sure if I want a no spoiler policy for Puss in Boots. Sheesh. Maybe just a general strategy.
Okay. Let me
ass beat.
Rip Danny's ass. He's getting it all burnt up.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Alright.
Yeah, the last boss. What do I do? Do I have to jump and shoot? Because it looks like that. Oh, no, I don't.
Alright, here it is. This is how this guy's playing it. They are jumping and shooting.
Where'd the other guy go?
It's a flicker effect that you can't see.
Oh, I see. Alright.
So you kill that guy, and then you kill the clowns.
Ooh, this looks tough.
Very hard.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
Okay. Down to this last clown continue.
The plan is to run out of continues.
Everybody, that was Puss in Boots, Pero's Great Adventure. We got to the final boss, well, Danny did, and it was impossible, and I'm pissed off.
I did what I could. Sometimes the result you want is not the result you get. You gotta live with it. And the best thing you can do is move on to Dynowarz. Destruction of Spondylus.
That sounds fake.
There you go, Alex.
Oh, man. There aren't any cats in this. Wow, it just starts you. You don't...
Yeah. Hey, Joe Kool, you missed Puss in Boots, but you're just in time for Dynowarz.
Okay. I don't
Now, this is a game that I know people had, because...
No!
Everything from the title, to the box art, to the premise, was designed specifically to appeal to 8-year-old kids. The box art showed, like, a dude shooting a laser through a dinosaur. The game was about mechanical dinosaurs. How could you go wrong?
Okay, so you nerds out there, I love you. Was this based off of a toy line? Because that's the vibe I'm getting.
I don't think it was. I think this was just a Bandai exclusive, something they cooked up. Other people never heard of it. I know I've heard people defend this game. They'll go to bat for Dynowarz.
I'm just gonna walk across.
Others claim that it doesn't live up to the premise. That's also an argument I've seen. Wow, just take a walk across the spikes. And now you get to go in your dinosaur.
Oh!
Now the real game starts.
Cool! Oh, I look badass.
That's a good graphic there. And now you are Dinosaur. It does a pretty good job selling it. It's got the delayed jump. It plays a stomping sound effect when you're stomping around. You get to punch little compies to death. That poor Stegosaurus.
Well, it's trying to fuck with me.
Seeing a complete mixture of good and bad opinions about this game. People saying this game slaps, that it's complete ass. I think this is going to be a controversial one when it comes time to rank it.
Hey, guess what? I have a gun now.
Cambrian area, this is not a reskin Japanese property. In fact, this is a US exclusive. This reminds me a little bit of that Godzilla game.
Okay. So far I like this, in the sense that it is playable by Alex, so it's good.
Mm-hmm. Dinosaur with a gun, you can't really argue with that. This is also another game where often a friend would have it, because if you didn't buy into the premise, odds are one of your friends would have.
Oh!
Oh, dead.
No, it's not game over.
Can we do more US exclusive NES games? We just did 2!
I gotta fight 2 dinosaurs now, sucks.
But sure, I am kind of interested in US exclusive NES games. Especially ones that were developed in Japan, because you're always left wondering what happened there. Oftentimes they did develop it with the West in mind, but sometimes the case could be they wanted to release it in Japan, but it just went unreleased, as was with the case like games like Monster Party.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Monster Party.
Frankenstein, yes, this is very similar to Frankenstein, another Bandai game. And actually, Macaw was playing that just a few minutes ago.
Yes, we were watching that.
It ended with a big naked Frankenstein
yeah,
all over the screen.
I was gonna say, Frankie was nude at the end.
He sure was.
That's something they didn't have in the Frankenstein games we've beaten.
No nude Frankensteins.
Non-Sega CD. And
So
I
this-
think that's the Sega CD's biggest fault.
Could have easily had nude Frankenstein.
I'm
Nude
fine.
big titty Frankenstein. We could have had it.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Danny, I'm fine.
Okay, Code Man reveals the secret. This is developed by Advanced Communications, the people who brought you Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I didn't want to bring that up immediately because it would color people's opinion. By the way, Big Titty
It happened again.
Big Titty Frankenstein copyright Trough of Luxury.
Yes, I want to say that's a trough. That's a trough brand style. It's
Hey,
trademarked.
it's trademarked, yeah.
Thank you.
Trademarked, copyright, registered. Love you too, Trough. We don't walk to the left. What do you think this is? These are NES platformers. They didn't invent left.
That's right.
That's true. We should also consider Advanced Communications also did Keith Courage for TurboGrafx, which was a above Bubsy game.
Enemies here. Can I change weapons?
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
because you
pressed
paused.
pause. Yeah, I'm trying to change my weapon so I can have a weapon that can actually eliminate that thing. There we go. I just had to jump over it very slowly.
This was $4 at GameStop. Yeah, at that point you have to question it. 29 cents, it's like, that's a no-brainer. Folks, don't tell the AVGN about this, but I bought Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for 29 cents.
I think that's...
That's a cool weapon. It just launches at your butt. Or your back, whatever.
Danny and the Dino ass.
I like this guy. Whoa. Yeah, they made Ease 4, the shitty one. That was the one they split up into 2 different games, I think.
Oh man, don't make me leave. No, I like being inside the dino. No! I wanna go...
Oh, I forgot about Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Oh!
Hyde.
That kills you!
Good discovery. I forgot Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde has you going to the left. I was wrong about the NES not inventing left walking.
So, don't do what I did.
All you wanted to do was go back in the dinosaur.
Don't yell my name, it was fine. I've got gun 2 now.
I guess you're right, Uzi. There is a kind of evolution in the games we've showed off so far. This game has some basic shading. I think it uses a later mapper chip, which would allow it to have more data on cart. Yeah, Kid Kool and Perro's Great Adventure, not the best looking NES games.
It's fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think after this life I'm handing over the controller.
Okay. Oh, good point, Karos. Yeah, often back in the day, Japanese developers would be either commissioned or just, I guess, told by the publishers to make games specifically for the US. Stuff like Fester's Quest, which, believe it or not, I like to joke a lot on this stream, but this is not a joke. Fester's Quest was the result of some Bandai US executive having a dream about Uncle Fester. And he told the team at Sunsoft to make a game about it.
I'm sorry to be... It's Friday, right?
Yeah.
What if it was an erotic treat?
Well, they really fucked up the game then. Let me explain why he has stuff like vice grips and whips and stuff. Let's not talk about this. Let's continue
Moving on.
Dynowarz.
You're right, then it would be a PC-88 game, Blab.
Ooh, what the hell?
Ban Alex? Yes. Absolutely ban the shit out. Don't go that way, remember!
I know.
It's
But
death.
it makes you crouch for a second before you jump. That's really odd. The controls between human and dino are totally different, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I just saw Big Titty Fester. Happy Friday. Please don't watch us if you're under 25.
The Retro Pals are not safe for life. Oh god. Oh, I don't know about this one.
Fan chat, yes.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Gotta take out some kind of guts device. Is this working?
This is what Amazon AWS runs on. I think so. But
I
can you go that way? Can you go inside of it?
No, I can't go back. I guess we gotta escape now.
Oh, you probably... I hope you get it to actually jump into your dino thing.
We're about to find out. This is... Well, it's no Kid Kool.
Okay, so you didn't die.
Kid Kool didn't have graphics like these, though.
Good. We got confirmation that the AWS is made off of the, runs on the blood, tissue, sweat, and fears of the workers. That makes sense.
I suspected as much. Why do you have to punch such little dinosaurs?
I know, and they're so...
They're the tiniest thing. How did you deal with these? Ah, never mind. I pushed select, and it went away.
What you do is you just... You pray.
Right.
You pray. We're not going to stop punching the baby dinosaurs.
They're just so little. I feel so bad for them. I got a barrier now. Look at them.
It's really funny.
It's just shameful when I'm beating up on these tiny... Whoa, holy shit! I question the efficacy of this weapon. Notice how it flies? It kind of goes...
I hate it. I hate the fist. I hate the fist.
It goes right back up and then back towards you. I don't think I'm going to pick that up again. I'm not sure this game does a great job of selling the fact you're a mecha dinosaur, but it doesn't do a horrible job of it either. It's got the sound effects, you have weapons, you're appropriately detailed. That's the shitty one, right?
That's the fist, yes. But to get the cool bomb, you have to get the fist. It's an evolution type thing. But
the game pushing the pro-evolution agenda. What would Kirk Cameron say?
Well, Kid Kool would think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if Kirk Cameron was in any NES games, but I think the answer to that is no.
Damn it!
No, you got the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Which I also kind of don't like as much as the gun, but it works.
Uh-oh. No, we're fine. It's just a little dinosaur and I have a shield.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
Alex, this game is weird.
It is, isn't it?
I'm not sure if it fully lives up to the premise, but it's kind of cool. Graphics and sounds are adequate. It's a much better game than you'd expect from Advanced Communication.
It's definitely got that Advanced Communications feel to it.
Yeah. It's just off a little. Cool dinos, though. Look at this guy. He's got a bird beak.
Hey, that dinosaur's cool as shit. It's also dead as shit. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Ass gotten. You have acquired ass. What are you?
They are dead.
Yeah. Really necessary to launch mortars at these little 2-foot-tall dinosaurs? Beam.
You got a beam?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got a beam!
I still don't think I got a consensus from the chat. A lot of people remember this game, but as to whether it's beloved or not, that is up for debate.
Chat seems conflicted.
Yeah. I am too, for the record. There's a lot to discuss. We gotta rank Puss in Boots based on its lack of infinite continues for a children's game. Hated that part. Oh, now we're a human again.
Well, it's more of this. You wanna move on?
Let me beat this level.
Okay. This feels like a slightly more functional Action 52 game. It is so functional, it feels really mean to compare it to Action 52.
Yeah. I mean, the sprites are small. I can see that similarity, but it's definitely much more competent in terms of gameplay. How am I going to be able to make it back?
We are being...
I did it.
Multiple people in chat asking us to play Gift on PS2.
What's that?
Gift.
I've never heard of that.
Me either.
We've done it. I've ascended to Dino Heaven.
I'm so happy for you, honey. It's a cryo game? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, that's something for us to consider.
Yeah, I know they ported a bunch of cryo games to the PS1, in Europe mostly. Oh, not the fist!
Disturbing French 3D platformer. Oh.
It's a platformer! Oh,
They
no.
want us to... Yeah.
Oh, no. Cryo, no. Don't do platformers.
Wait. No, that's not cryo. I'm thinking of another company.
The upgrade makes it go out further, so you have to wait longer for you to be able to launch it again.
Oh my god!
That's a fake cover. That's not a real video game.
No, we're playing this.
No, the figures in the background just put it way over the top. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
No, that's real. Thank you, Blab, for showing that to me. It does reek of French, yes.
A little bit too French, you know? Like, people want to make a parody and they just go a little bit above board. And it becomes unbelievable.
Okay, listen. Listen, Blab, you may have shown it to... You're right. Every time you show it to us, it somehow leaves my brain. Because
You showed it to us before, that makes sense.
I think it's because what happens
It's our brain protecting us.
It is. It's like, you remember we were talking about how you override your brain with new information?
Yeah.
My brain, every time it sees Gift, it just straight up deletes it. It's like, no, we don't need this.
I bet I've seen it like 50 times before, and it's just like...
The thing is, when I saw it, I was like, that image looks familiar, and yet my brain registered it as, like, you've never seen this before, and you don't know how to react.
I bet I didn't believe it the last time you showed it to us either.
We do need a French platformer special. We need a French special, and to alienate all our wonderful French viewers. Sorry.
You showed off Titus not a few weeks ago.
Well, then never mind.
What more do you want?
3D.
A David
French
Cage
special.
showcase?
Well, maybe. Maybe we do have that. And
Want to
then,
play all the way through Indigo Prophecy?
listen, I beat Detroit.
Not on stream.
That's right, not on stream, because I made stupid choices.
You would have made the chat so upset with your decisions.
That's fine. Chat can live with it.
You didn't save the cop. Now the cop and the twink robot will never fall in love.
That's right. That's right. And that who cares? Because no one. The only characters you should ship in that game is the robot and the other robot, and then the third robot. All the robots are shipped together.
Okay.
In a crate.
Yeah, they're totally twink robots. His name is Connor.
Oh my god.
Everyone who has played the game can confirm.
Okay, can we
Let me beat this.
Okay.
I feel bad for spending so much time on Puss in Boots when we didn't even beat it, so I want to give this one its fair shake.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright, last continue.
Happy Friday, yes. I actually don't care who you ship, as long as you poke in enough air holes for them.
Y'all know I ain't lying. I have never seen a twinkier cyborg than that guy.
Oh my god! No, those weren't cyborgs in the Matrix. I guess I shouldn't call I shouldn't call Agent Smith a twink. That's really rude. And they're not a cyborg anyway. They're an AI. Very different. Is C-3PO a robot twink? Please.
He's a himbo.
He is too hoity-toity to be a himbo. What the fuck, Danny?
Oh, no, wait, he's all educated. He's all like, oh, I know all these languages.
Yeah, he's fucking...
He can't be a himbo.
He's not a himbo!
R2-D2, though, now that's a himbo.
Yeah, either R2-D2 or the newest robot are himbos, but...
BB-8 is a himbo.
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt is not a himbo. They are a Crime World a Crime World boss, and himbos can't be Crime World bosses because they're too fucking stupid.
Crime World Underboss sounds like an NES game.
It does! It does! Jabba the Hutt is a bear, because bears can do crime. Can himbos do crime? I say no. They never learned.
You ever heard of the Great Da Vinci heist? Give you one hint as to who was behind it.
Majima is so not a himbo. Oh my god. Y'all.
I'm glad we're having this discussion, though. I'm not sure if I enjoy these parts as much as the dinosaur parts. Not sure why they're even in here to begin with.
Okay.
They're not horrible, though.
So I have a fun fact about the game Gift from Karos here.
Okay.
It was renamed Gifty in German-speaking countries because gift is the German word for poison. I would love to play a game just called Poison.
Poison. I did it.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. I'm playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I'm gonna say that there are no himbos in the series. Everyone is too fucked up or too intelligent.
There's fucked up intelligent himbos, but on that note, that's enough Dynowarz.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you get the idea by this point. Much to discuss. I'm very conflicted about this game. On the one hand, mechanical dinosaurs. On the other hand, advanced communications. We'll have to discuss that, because we're on to tonight's final game. Oh my god, we have to play Amagon again.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Now, speaking of himbos...
Yes!
This guy, this is a himbo. I
Boy,
did
is
not
he
mean
ever.
to actually say it like that. I'm sorry, it sounded so salacious. Yeah, more Vic Tokai. I love Vic Tokai. Now, Vic Tokai is a himbo. As a company.
Turn down the audio on our end, because this game's soundtrack, or shroud track as I call it,
Soundtrack.
it can be described as shrill. Now, I know some of y'all had Amagon back then. This was a weirdly popular game, and I have no idea why.
Oh, I fucking hate this game. I remember, I hate this game!
Grindstormer owned this. Anyone
No,
else?
no,
Anyone else
no.
want to join the Amagon Club? Other people want to distance themselves, saying they did not vote for Amagon. Regardless, it got voted in.
Some of you need to take responsibility. Maybe the people who voted for it don't watch the stream or they're not in chat.
Drag's best friend claims that he did. I like the way you phrased that. Like you doubt that he owned Amagon. A twunk? Yeah, that seems appropriate.
I don't trust these birds.
Yeah, if you've never seen the cover for this, it's something to see. It is a little man with a machine gun shown blowing up into a big muscle man. And he's all strong. That's the cover.
I'm doing better than I usually do with this game. Again, I think it's because I play
This guy's a manly man, guy's a bastard. So many opinions. Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I was just gonna say, I think I'm better at this game now because of... God, I'm not, and I'm mad, and I'm...
400 platformers later.
Hey, it has checkpoints.
It's okay, this is a common experience with Amagon. Yeah, weird controls, one-hit deaths. I don't even think there's any continues. Kind of a tough one. But there's hidden underlying mechanics I think you may like. Got a link to the manual illustrations, those are good. Oh, thanks for linking to the front cover. It's a must-see if you haven't seen it.
They puke fire?
Yeah.
Little shitheads.
Oh, I love Arkista's Ring. It's a shame that's not a platformer.
I'm fine.
Back to the title screen.
Thank you to everyone who's still watching, even though I'm hollering. I think that's my appeal, that I holler.
Oh, you gotta get further before you earn continues. Yeah, so many NES games were like that.
Why? I'm fine. Stop! I'm fine! Stop talking about his toes. I know it's Friday, but...
A twink and a twunk, depending on the situation. That's what you call a switch.
Happy anniversary.
People are fans of Alex's suffering. Me too.
That's how this marriage has lasted for so long.
Yeah, the same studio later made Vice Project Doom. That's so weird to think. Isn't this also the studio that did Legendary Axe on TurboGrafx, along with Astion Axe? There's an ICOM and an AI. Those are two different developers. Yeah, we haven't even seen his full form yet. Just you wait.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Okay, yeah, Karos confirms. ICOM made this and Legendary Axe at around the same time. I can only guess one had a much, much bigger budget than the other.
Get out of here. Thank you. You get out of here!
In Japan, they kind of leaned into the whole transformation thing. Not to spoil things, but in Japan it's called Totsuzin Macho Man, I think. Or like Transform Macho Man.
How am I gonna transform?
You'll get there. You gotta get a special icon that looks like a muscle man. So keep shooting. Commander Keen ass bouncing mushrooms. Yeah, in terms of enemies, this game's kind of a weird one. It's got mushrooms, snakes, birds.
I'm running away.
You gotta at least see the boss of the first level.
I want to get past the first level.
A good 90% of our fan base is gonna be into the first boss of this level.
Okay, that's... I'll do, much like...
Oh, right.
Like a teen idol, I'll do anything for the fans.
Yeah, it would be more like Suddenly Macho Man. Yeah, that would be the title. Remember that bird. Memorize the look in his eyes.
I will remember that bird.
Yes, Ravenworks, you can run out of bullets, at which point you use the butt of your rifle as a melee weapon. He has a whole different animation sprite for it. And you would think 300 bullets with lots of refills is generous, but with this game it runs out pretty quick, especially if you have a turbo controller. Luckily I'm making Alex play this the old-fashioned way. Mm-hmm. No NES Max, no NES Advantage. DOSBox Pure. Have you heard of that?
People keep mentioning it to me and I don't know if they're trolling me or it's something I'm supposed to actually look at.
Hard to tell sometimes.
It is. I love chat, but I sometimes don't know if they're being serious or they're torturing me.
Yeah, you liking this music? People have described it as icky. This isn't even the worst track in the game. That would be the level 2 track.
Mike, I have a question. So, VTubers, especially the anime ones, do they, does their chat torture them too? Like, they're like, hey, you should...
Oh, of course.
Okay, good.
But it's all through, what do they call it? Super Chat. How did you know what that was?
You need to understand, I have a lot of friends who love VTubers, HoloLive ones in particular, so I...
Oh, DOSBox Pure is a fork of DOSBox built for use in RetroArch. A chill just went up my spine.
I am not doing RetroArch. You cannot pay me to do RetroArch.
Same.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm a hater. I'd rather drag and drop files on mednafin.exe than use RetroArch.
I'm fine. I did not just have an angry...
Alex is having a moment.
I'm fine.
Suddenly, Alex.
Actually, yes.
Oh, it makes them work more like pre-configured ROMs than disks. Well, it is a problem we've had with DOS games. Oh, I didn't want to open a can of worms about RetroArch. It's just a personal decision. You can use it if you want.
Yeah, we're not... People get really
I've been using
weird about...
emulators since the 90s, so I'm stuck in my ways.
Yeah, same here.
I double-click on nesticle.exe and the game works. Why need a front end? Why doesn't he wear pants? He has shorts. That's all he packed. He didn't expect to...
I hope you all saw that. That was amazing.
That was a great gamer moment. Still waiting for you to find that transformation ability.
Me too.
Thanks to Red Dorsal for the Prime sub.
Oh, thank you!
Welcome. Welcome to Amagon. Wait, do you really not have the, Uh-oh. There's the
Oh,
boss.
I see.
A sexy lion man. There you
He
go.
just
He just completely crushed you. Okay, so since you're near the boss, what you're going to want to do is shoot as many enemies as possible. Yes, get that. Okay, now hit select. Yeah! And now the game is super easy. You have a life bar. This punch just annihilates anything. I think it's... one punch is equivalent to 8 bullets from your machine gun.
Holy
so
shit.
most things die in one hit. And this guy, you could just fuck him up. There you go, you did it.
Hey, I showed it off. Now it's Danny's turn.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Good work, Alex.
Thank you.
So that's the mechanic. You transform when you get that icon, and every 5,000 points you have is funneled into an additional life point once you're Amagon, or rather Megagon. So there's a high score component to this. As the screen before said, 70,000 points gets you a full life meter. Let's do it again.
How
Big
did
boy.
you...
The trouble is that icon is dropped semi-randomly. There's parts where you can pretty reliably count on it dropping, but it doesn't always, as Alex actually demonstrated. It's not a perfect mechanic, but I will say it's pretty satisfying once you finally get around to transforming. Also makes the game easier, because life bar, no more one-hit deaths. Even if you fuck up, no problem. You're Muscle Man, who cares?
I guess this guy's a himbo. I couldn't tell you. Like,
You'd have to sit down for a chat.
I would, actually.
Yes, I'm here to evaluate your himbo-ness.
On a scale of 1 to himbo.
I'm gonna run out.
Watch out, Danny.
See, Megagon is weak to birds, like the original himbo, Fabio. Expect to hear from Fabio's lawyers in 5, 4, 3...
Well, Fabio is going to crush my head like a melon, so that's cool.
I don't think he's buff, is he? He's just, like, handsome.
Okay, I hate to do this. No, I don't.
Google, is Fabio buff?
Is Fabio... It's in a private window.
Okay,
Buff. Fabio Buff, professional wrestling ring. No. Fabio Buff is someone entirely different. I think they're a wrestling announcer.
Huh.
I'm looking at him. He looks buff to me.
Alright, maybe
He
I
looks
was wrong.
buff. I think he's buff. He's buff.
Maybe buff men can be taken down by mere doves.
Yeah, it was a pigeon. Or was it a dove?
It was a dove.
Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he killed a dove with his face.
I remember. Yeah. I heard it was a swan. You know what? I'm looking this up.
What's a swan?
Fabio
It was a whole flock of geese,
Bird
just weird.
Roller
All honking.
coaster. I want to say it was on Magnum XL. It was 99, so it couldn't have been that. It was Apollo's Chariot. Oh, I know that. Oh, that's in America. Yeah. That's a Busch Gardens. It was a Busch Gardens ride. Okay.
Oh god,
it was a goose.
oh god.
It was a goose. It was a goose. It was a goose. He
It
killed
was
the
a
goose with
goose.
his face.
And the goose was killed. Wow.
Goose.
Incredible story.
I'm honking here.
Well, I ran out of lives, so let's go ahead and start over from the beginning.
Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Okay, it was in Williamsburg. So it wasn't in Florida. I apologize about that. But
My goal
yeah.
is to get to Zone 2.
Okay, good luck, Danny.
I want y'all to hear the best soundtrack.
I guess you could say his goose was cooked. Yes, so himbos and buffmen in general cannot stand birds. This is very common.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It was established. Fabio should have played this. He would have known.
Man, rip that goose.
Yeah. What a way to go. So the ideal way to play this is like you're score farming an arcade game, trying to get that high score. Because, again, points equals life points when you're Megagon. And that actually makes this a pretty interesting game. I remember McCaw playing this years and years ago, and he had the absolute worst time with it, even though Overall, I wouldn't say this is the most difficult game, but his problem was he never wanted to give up his points, and you need to do that. There's parts of the game where it'll just annihilate you with tons of enemies, as you saw, and if you're not Macho Man, you have no chance. So don't hoard those points. I think he did eventually beat it, though. I don't like all these birds.
Himbo, upon flexing, attracts cute woodland critters like a Disney princess would. That's true. That's why I think that...
I love that image, that mental image.
I just think that Himbos wouldn't use... They would use... Well, he does use his fists when he's in Himbo mode, but I just think
now
he
it's
would
a
be
mode.
killing less.
True.
But then again, are barbarians Himbos?
I think you just...
That's right!
I think you opened the floodgates there.
Why does it say go instead of transforming you?
I have to hit select.
Oh, okay, I see.
See, there's risk-reward, because once you're Macho Man, the enemies stop dropping! Brah! They stop dropping point power-ups. Also, brah, I guess.
Barbarians can be Himbos, but they don't have to be. That makes sense to me.
If they want to be.
Yeah. Himbo is a state of mind.
See, that crown power-up, that would not have dropped if I was in Himbo mode.
What do crown power-ups do?
That is a cool 5,000 points.
And what do you do with a bunch of points?
It's converted into life points when you're Megagon.
Oh, okay. The Spartans...
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 10,000 points, so it's an extra spicy meatball, as you would say if you were a Himbo.
Do Himbos? Are Himbos in, like, Alka-Seltzer commercials from the 70s now?
Yeah, that's a spicy meatball. The original Himbo. Oh, I'm all pointed up now, so... Look at that life meter. That big, juicy life meter.
It's very beefy.
In fact, there's a secret move you can do that takes a point away from your life meter. You want to see it? You use the glistening sweat off your chest and convert that into a laser beam.
God.
And then you shoot the buff lion man with it.
Danny is confusing Himbos with Italians again? Yes. Danny does this a lot. It's
By mistake.
It's very interesting. This is why we're not allowed at Olive Garden anymore.
No. Should I transform now?
It's up to you, honey.
I mean, I could get more points for use later, but I already have a full life meter ahead of me. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer this mode because it allows you to focus on the platforming.
I'm sorry, it's so funny that you lose clothing when you transform. It's like...
Yeah. Keeps the pants, though. This game is safe for kids. Except in ROM hacks.
Is there an...
There has to be, right?
I'm sorry for looking this up.
Amagon nudehack.nes.
I'm doing it at DuckDuckGo at least.
Okay. Yeah, don't save that shit on my
Amagon
Chrome profile.
Nude Hack. First result is... No, I don't want Amazon Nude Hack! I have never wanted Amazon Nude Hack!
What would that even be? Makes all the different items nude.
Fortunately, it looks like I am going to Google to have to find this, because DuckDuckGo is just telling me about a woman who hacked into her boyfriend's Alexa, which, no.
That's boring.
Amagon Nude NES Hack.
Any luck?
Someone who... nothing. Nothing.
That's a shame.
This is bullshit.
ROM hackers, you got a new project.
There aren't any Amagon hacks on ROM hacking.
Wow.
Wow.
Some gamers you turned out to be. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone, all video gamers. You're all canceled for not doing hot Amagon hacks. You're like, oh, my waifus, but you leave out the men?
Man, life is tough when you're a himbo. Look at all this shit. I think they actually spawn more enemies when you're in big mode. Okay, I think we have enough health to deal with the Lion Man crisis.
Yeah,
Did it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, you pissed off the big lion.
Uh-oh. No, don't do it. This is really weird, Alex.
It's fine.
This is really weird, Alex.
This game rocks.
Why is the other face worried?
Because it's gonna get shot. It knows what's up.
I did it. Yes.
Holy shit, Danny did it. Everybody celebrate Danny.
Okay, now we celebrate with the greatest music on NES.
Right on the turtles, baby.
That one note that it hits. You know the one I'm talking about, right? Where it tries to play like 5 notes at once.
This is clown penis music for himbos. And Amagon Hoedown. Hey, that elephant took like 1,000 hits.
Yeah, they're really durable. You ever try and shoot an elephant?
No! Have you, other than in video games?
No.
Hey, I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you for...
Is that a deal breaker if I shot an elephant?
Well, especially since you've not left the United States. If you shot an elephant, it would be at a fucking zoo.
Oh yeah, that would be a crime.
Yeah, and you know me, I'll defend you from many, many crimes, but I don't know how I'd be able to do that.
As opposed to the completely ethical hunting of elephants. Whoa, here we go.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's much more clearly a crime. Because you'd have to break in, and then you'd have to get into the exhibit, and then you'd have to somehow not get killed by the elephant.
I call that a challenge.
I am not shooting any elephants in a zoo. Danny is. Not me. I'm good. I'm a good man.
Look at that turtle.
Wow, it's a turbo turtle.
Look at this. We're going to stock up on points. Come on. Make me the strongest Macho Man. It stopped spawning points after a while. They know. They knew. Now, the real great part of this is any unspent life points at the end of the level are refunded, so you can use that score again next time you transform.
Oh, nice.
So they did put some thought into how this game works. Not a whole lot of it, because it's a very early game. We were too busy working on Legendary Axe, which I still can't believe. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't mind me, just a himbo hopping through the trees. Wait a minute, this is a Tarzan game.
Oh my god. Tarzan is a himbo for sure. I just want to be very, very clear.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make my intentions clear. He is a himbo.
No mistake there. You will get no argument from me.
You know, I know that we disagree on absolutely everything. We have literally nothing we agree on, but I'm glad we agree on this. Our entire relationship is just arguing about everything.
We gotta have something.
Except for this.
Gotta have something to believe in.
Would a himbo hang out with Rosie O'Donnell? No. Well, actually, it depends on the himbo.
Yeah, they might be a big fan. Can anyone these days be called a big fan of Rosie O'Donnell, though?
Are you thinking of Rosie O'Donnell or Roseanne Barr?
I mean...
They're different!
I know they're different.
They're very different politically. I want to be clear here.
What's Rosie done lately? I haven't been paying attention. Maybe that's on me.
That is on you.
Okay.
I'm not answering that.
Alright, I just got owned.
They are terrible in different ways, yes, that's true.
Okay.
But I think Roseanne Barr is the only one who has me blocked.
Nice, good work.
She got into the mentions of me and someone else talking, and they were really upset. And I was like, how the fuck did you find this? And they're like, what are you doing here? I think is what I said, and then she blocked me.
How dare you make me think about my actions?
I just think that's funny. People,
That is funny.
whenever people name search for things, they do not like you pointing out that
What are you even doing? Get your agent to do this, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if nobody name searching, I may roll my eyes, but I'll be like, that's stupid. But if you're a celebrity, you have money.
You have better things to do. I know this.
If you have money and you're name searching to yell, and especially if you're name searching the term transgender to yell, and you're like a millionaire,
I see.
Go away.
I see how it is. That sucks.
That's funny. It's just
that is pretty funny though.
Yeah, if you have money, don't name search. Literally do anything else.
Just don't. Go swim in your big pile of money in your swimming pool.
Go watch like TV. Dude, I don't have money, but when I see dumb things on Twitter, I just roll my eyes and do a little jack off motion and move on with my day. Like if I had money, you better believe I wouldn't even be logged in.
Go to your candy room in your mansion. Go smoke some fur rugs. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say rich people do the same drugs that normal people do, but that's not true. They do special drugs, but they also do normal drugs.
They have access to super cocaine.
I was gonna say super fur rugs. Fur rug is not a metaphor. Danny was just...
No, I mean like a literal carpet. A rug.
Yeah. Like a shag rug that can get you really... Okay.
There was one level to that thought, not multiple levels. Yeah, nice shag carpet. That'll get you nice and high. That's why it was so popular in the 70s.
Okay, but imagine smoking the shag carpet that was in Elvis's house. That shit would be so littered with everything.
Oh my god, every drug. So many peanut butter sandwiches.
You would get like the kind of high that the CIA wants people to get or something. Yeah. I don't fucking know. Is it all MK Ultra? Oh man!
Interesting direction.
Melted.
Interesting direction this Amagon conversation is taking.
Can we move on?
We'll take that into consideration when it comes time to rank it.
Could you be
Roseanne, Rosie O'Donnell?
Could you be himbo-fied from smoking Elvis's shag rug? Maybe.
Wow. There's a thought. Pretty sure I read a light novel like that. I'm just kidding. I don't read. Oh, fuck.
Elvis is...
I'm just I'm a mere simple, unfrozen himbo.
And I think you're done
who was programmed to play video games on the internet. Amagon. Well, there was much to discuss. And we discussed it.
We discussed a lot of things that we probably shouldn't have even gotten into, but that's okay. And thank you to Rusty Retro for the 34-month resub. Holy shit, thank you so much, Rusty.
Many months, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the Amagon. The first few levels of it. We got to level 2, that's the important part.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I don't want to have this game be the background music.
Thank you.
What do you say we switch back to... Did Kid Kool have good music?
It was music.
It wasn't this.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's take a listen here. Put it back on the hell music. No.
Oh, no, I don't like this either. This is really simplistic. It'll get really grating.
Okay. No to that? Okay.
Dynowarz, maybe? I don't even remember the music in that. This is the hardest part of the stream.
Alright, well, folks, while Danny chooses the music, just so you know, it is officially judgment time. This is the portion of the show where you, yes you, the beautiful audience, get to let us know whether these games are better or worse than our pal Bubsy.
You can make your voice heard with an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy, depending on your feelings on the matter.
There's the list. Now y'all can see it.
This is advanced communication music. What was I thinking? Let's go with, Oh, I know. Hold the fuck on. It's time to blow the roof off the joint.
Just do Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble is a good idea, but we got other things to play. Like the Pictionary. Is this Pictionary?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Danny, of course, going back to Fallen.
You can't go wrong. Alright, this is it. It's time to judge. Put on your judging cap. Get ready to give us an RP Angel Bubsy or Devil Bubsy. And it starts now with tonight's first game, Kid Kool and the Legend of the 13 Herbs and Spices.
7 herbs.
And spices. Is Kid Kool better or worse than Bubsy?
Devil, Angel, Devil, Angel. It was a challenge. Angel, Bubsy, equivalent Devil. It's definitely trending
Oh,
Devil.
here come all the devils. Yep.
Okay.
We had the devil's advocates, and then the people who were being serious about this. It's cool. I know everyone's being serious. Kid Kool. I don't know. That may be tonight's worst game. We played a lot of questionable games, a lot of stinkers, but Kid Kool. I tried to defend it. It is a difficulty-oriented game. It was specifically designed to frustrate and to challenge. That was part of its original design. And thus it included stuff like Kaizo blocks, bad momentum, one-hit kills, and a timer that determines whether you get a good or a bad ending. You're going to get a bad ending.
Okay. Chat has decided that it should go under Psycho Fox almost unanimously, and I completely agree. Under Psycho Fox.
I was actually going to ask to do a Control F for Psycho Fox, but it's right there, almost directly underneath Bubsy.
I agree that it's worse than Psycho Fox, for sure.
I know Decap Attack was above Bubsy. That was in the 1 or 200s, maybe.
Yeah.
And Psycho Fox, for all its problems, I think is a much better game than Kid Kool.
Okay, so going down a little bit more. What about Mickey Mousecapade? That's another NES game.
That was definitely better than Kid Kool. Keep scrolling and comparing them to NES games. That's actually helpful.
What about Donald Land?
Donald Land was a better game.
Okay. How about
King of Kings? Now we're getting into the shit. But I would say King of Kings is a better game.
What?
Yes. Anyone disagree?
Below Donald Land. Okay, so it's below Donald Land. Is it below King of Kings? How about Yo Noid? What about Yo Noid? Yo Noid.
Yo Noid's starting to look like a pretty good game compared to Kid Kool.
Oh my god, below Yo Noid. Okay, King of Kings is worse. King
Keep
of
it going.
Kings is better. King of Kings is worse. King of Kings is better. How is King so high on the list? Because it is.
It's still beneath Bubsy.
Trolls in Crazy Land. Surely.
That was a pretty crappy game, but I think it was overall more competent than Kid Kool.
Okay. Last. Not last. How about Widget? How would you compare it to Widget, the World Watcher?
We're starting to get pretty close. Underneath that, I see Werewolf the Last Warrior. That's another game with major problems, but I still had more fun with Werewolf. How low can you go, Kid Kool? Keep going.
This is really low. I think that we may be going too low. Bible Adventures. Better than Trolls. Trolls is worse. Trolls is worse. It's better than Trolls.
Is it better than Trolls, you think?
Keep scrolling. Okay. Folks, Bible Adventures. Better or worse than Bible Adventures? It's better than all this shit on the screen. I agree with that. I think it's a little too low, but it's better than Beavis and Butthead on Game Gear. I also agree with that.
You really want to go back and play more Kid Kool? If that was a choice?
Okay, hear me out. Between World Gone Sour and Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead probably had less to offer than Kid Kool. I think I finally found our low point.
Okay.
But is this it? Between Beavis and Butthead and Sour Patch Kids? Or wait, no, that would put Beavis and Butthead above Kid Kool.
Yes.
How about between Shubibin Man and Beavis and Butthead?
Between Shubibin Man, which I can't pronounce, and Beavis and Butthead. Chad would rather play Hoy. Okay.
Hoy's definitely above
They'd rather play it than Hoy, I should say. Okay, so Chad's thinking we're ranking it a little low.
Should we move up?
Better than the Osomatsu game. Okay, hear me out then.
Boy, I super disagree with that, but that's the beauty of the world. You can disagree, and I'll hate you for it. Nah, I don't give a shit.
Fractured Furry Tales is worse. I agree. Okay, so how about this? Between Osomatsu-kun and Werewolf.
I might be able to live with that.
Chat, could you live between Osomatsu-kun and Werewolf the Last Warrior? Oh god, now the people who think it's too high are coming in. Okay. Is it really worse than Blues Brothers? I say yes.
I think this is going to be our toughest decision of the evening. Kid Kool is a very divisive game.
Fine, that's fine. Fuck it, do it. Okay.
Put it there.
Werewolf and Osomatsu-kun, you have a new neighbor, and that neighbor is...
The worst child in the world. His name is Kid Kool.
It is, hold on, let me scroll up here.
You don't really need to put in the entire title, but you're gonna do that anyway. There it is.
You're not gonna be the person who gets corrected over and over, so I gotta do it.
True.
Alright. That is Victor Kai. They both published and developed this bad boy.
Blues Brothers is better. Just barely.
Just barely. Alright.
It's more playable, but only just.
All
good work,
right.
everyone. I feel good about that one.
Moving on from the drug dealing child to where is Bubsy here?
We lost track of Bubsy.
There's Bubsy.
Bubsy. There he is.
All right. Next up is Puss in Boots: Perrow's Great Adventure, folks.
It's cat versus cat. Which is better? Is Perrow's Great Adventure, Puss in Boots, better or worse than Bubsy?
Couple angels, some cool frogs. This is mixed. This is genuinely mixed.
It's pretty mixed. I think people are still upset that I died at the last boss. Hell, I am too. But is that going to let me color my opinion of the game? Yeah, I'm a little peeved about it. Otherwise, it was pretty cute. It was better than I was expecting. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, and honestly, going up against Bubsy, that's kind of a wash. It's difficult to say for me.
This
Still,
game until the teleporter maze,
yeah.
The last level pushes it down. Agree.
So many games fell prey to that in the NES era, though.
So, how about...
Have we made a decision?
Way worse.
I think if it's going to be above or below, it'll be just a little bit, because we've seen such a great divide between opinions.
It's more playable than Bubsy.
It'll be close to Bubsy.
Okay, let me give you a range here. Between Booger Man and the Dinosaur Dooley. How we feeling that? You angry at that?
I'm angry.
Okay, that's fine. Danny needs to be angry at something. It is... Oh, Barney, I guess comparing it to Barney's Hide and Seek would be a fair comparison since they're both games for babies. But Barney was way easier and did not have a teleporter maze.
Barney was barely a game, though.
Yeah.
Then again, Puss in Boots is also 10 minutes long.
I'm seeing right below Tom and Jerry. Kind of agree with that, but I still think Bubsy's a little bit better. Sorry, everybody. Lower than Bravo Man. Okay. How low is Bravo Man? Bravo Man's down there. Oh no, it's pretty low. Below Alex Kidd, I do agree with that. How about between Alex Kidd and the little dinosaur Dooley? How do we feel about that, or is that too high?
I'm okay with that.
Between Dooley and Alex Kidd.
That would make it a Devil Bubsy, but honestly, I don't feel strongly either way.
I like that.
It was cute, but a trifle, as they would say.
That's okay. I like Dooley more. I also like Dooley more a little bit, but I'm seeing it trend this way, so... Dooley is robbed. That sounds about right. Too high. It's a little contentious. Danny, do you think I should do it?
I think you should do it.
Okay, how about...
Take it down one?
Yeah, but I agree with you. A little too high, but a little close. How about between Dooley and Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout? Folks, are we down again?
A lot of Birthday Blowout fans going to be pissed, but...
Whatever makes the game go away fastest. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Puss in Boots, Perrow's Great Adventure. Not as good as the Little Dinosaur Dooley, but better than the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. Sorry, Kimco heads.
You know what? I agree with that. I think that's a very fair assessment.
That is the super group of Toei and Shoei systems.
Electro Brain and
Right, Electro Brain here in the States, of course.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be accurate.
Electro Brain.
And I haven't had Shoei systems on, so I gotta copy and paste that bad boy so I do not misspell it.
First and hopefully not the last. We gotta rank those Hokuto no Ken games at some point.
Oh god, no we don't. Actually, yes we do, don't we?
Good work, Puss in Boots. Didn't go nearly as badly for you as I thought. Next up, though, here's a point of discussion. Dynowarz, Destruction of Spondylus. Is that better or worse than Bubsy? Sorry,
Angel...
I'm just grooving. It's good music.
Are you just vibing?
I'm just vibing. A lot of devils, couple of angels. RP Angel Bubsy question mark? Yeah, I think even if you like this wouldn't be something that's a super recommend. Once again, it's like Puss in Boots, better than I expected, but still kind of in the lower tier of NES platformers. There's people out there who will defend this game to the death, though, and they have dinosaur mechs, so don't mess with them.
So think about that.
Wow, this is tough. It looks like it's trending towards devils, though. I'm seeing more devils than angels.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Between Arrow the Acrobat and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, huh? Let's start there.
Okay, but that would mean it's worse than Puss in Boots. Are we okay with that?
I think it's worse than Puss in Boots. Not
I
terribly
agree.
so. It was just frustrating in weird ways. There was those human segments with weird controls. You're just punching tiny dinosaurs the whole time. One of the weapons is completely horrible and worthless. And yet at the same time, it's not terrible to play. It's fun to stomp around as a giant mechanized dinosaur.
Okay, Chad agrees that it's worse than Puss in Boots. I also agree that Seymour Hirsch mentions that the long play of Puss in Boots, they'd rather watch that due to the variety. That's actually something. Puss in Boots has way more variety in levels and things like that.
Yeah, you had all those vehicles.
Okay, I'm seeing do not put it below Mickey Mascapade, and I already saw between Arrow and Charlie, which I agree with. Y'all okay between Arrow the Acrobat and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Because I think that's actually a really good place to put it.
I could see it slightly edging out Mickey Mousecapade, so that works for me.
I think it's better than Mickey Mousecapade, personally.
They're both kind of
Do
crap,
it.
but
Why not? I know, I'm not saying they're good. Please don't take this as a... Remember, this is not endorsements. Placements are not endorsements.
yeah.
Like, okay. I have no strong feelings either way, which...
Do it. Dynowarz, Destruction of Spondylus. Not as good as Arrow the Acrobat, but it sure as shit is better than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What a game. That was Bandai and Advanced Communication.
The Mylon Secret Castle fans are lining up outside our door right now.
This isn't our first Advanced Communication. It won't be our last.
Nope.
But
Still
the
gotta rank Dr.
communication
Jekyll and
is
Mr. Hyde.
advanced.
Still gotta rank Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One of these days.
Is it advanced or advanced? Or is advanced something...
I think it's just advance.
Okay, fix it. Advanced Communication. There we go.
Okay, it's been a long night, and we finally reached the end. The last game we played tonight is the classic known as Amagon. Amagon versus Bubsy. Who wins? Is Amagon better than Bubsy?
Devil, Angel, equivalent, Bongo Booty. Devil, Angel, Devil, Angel, 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 Devil, Angel, Angel, Devil. This is another contentious one, equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
This is contentious. This is very contentious.
This time around, I'm seeing more... Well, I was going to say more angels than devils, but a sudden influx of devils just came in.
The votes are being counted. The devils are being counted.
Personally, I can't hate Amagon. I think... You're going to hate me for this. I think it was the best game we played tonight. I think it slightly edges out Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do a recount.
it's like, stop the count. We're only counting certain, if you take away all the Angel Bubsy votes, then Devil Bubsy wins.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's just logic.
So you think it's better than...
The thing is, I can't really justify putting it above anything that's above Bubsy. I just wouldn't feel good. I can't. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I gotta have my 8 hours.
Okay, how about just right above Bubsy? Between Bubsy and Ghost Rider.
That's so crazy, it just might work. What do we think about that?
Between Bubsy and Ghost Rider. Folks? Oh, I see someone recommending it. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
That would place it above Psycho
Okay.
Fox, which is another recommendation.
I'm fine with it. That's fine. It was better than Green Dog. Yeah, let's go above Green Dog.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than Bubsy. Says Bubsy Expert Ides of Merch. I don't mind. It did have the Sexy Lion Man lower.
It would be very, very close. This would not be an endorsement of it being way better than Bubsy.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it would be equivalent.
It could go right above, right below.
That's the problem, yeah.
I saw some pushback, but I think overall, people agree that it should be right above Bubsy. Agreed. Amagon is like the NES Bubsy. Okay.
Do
Folks, I'm making the executive decision.
Amagon, ever so slightly better than Bubsy. What an upset. Amagon just turned into a massive himbo and just beat the shit out of Bubsy.
He's the violent
Live
himbo.
on Twitch.tv.
I know. Sammy and Icon, huh?
A fight so good you think you have to subscribe to HBO to see it.
Making me feel like a desiccated husk here. Oh, my word. Well...
There it is. Whether you agree or disagree, there it is. That's my conclusion. Why don't
Damn, Danny, you're right.
We haven't done this in a while. Why don't you scroll to the bottom of the list? What's our total?
Hold on.
Are we yet at 400?
We are at 388.
Okay, so a couple more streams from now, we will hit the big 400. That's a lot of platformers. Holy God. Ah, good. Well, my aim tonight, secretly, was to fill out the bottom half of the list, because as of right now, 2/3 of the games that we played for Mascot Friday are better than Bubsy, and I can't have that. There's gotta be bad games ranked. Amagon somehow barely managed to squeak out the tiniest of W's tonight, so good work, Amagon.
Good work,
The biggest win you've gotten in many, many years. Go play Amagon, that's a weird game. You'll probably get frustrated and quit right away, but that's the experience.
Be a himbo this weekend.
Yeah, treat yourself. That concludes this episode of Mascot Friday, and you know what that means.
What?
As of right now, tear off all your clothes and transform into a himbo, because it's the weekend.
Oh yeah, himbo Saturdays, baby.
Hulk out, and then lay on the couch and do nothing, because that's the responsible thing to do.
Play Yakuza Like a Dragon or something.
Yeah, do that. Play a video game, for God's sake. Why not?
Please play video games.
Let's go nuts. Let's play a video game.
Damn, okay.
But personally, I'm all done with games for the night.
Yes.
Good batch. Good batch of weird Bargain Bin NES games. If you had any of these as a kid, I don't feel especially bad for you, except unless you got Kid Kool. Then I do feel bad for
I was
you.
gonna say, if you got this as a kid, you are freaking epic, am I right?
But that was a fun one. A good mix of classic NES bullshit we got to enjoy here in North America. Thanks, publishers of the world. Thanks, Toei and Shoei Systems. Much appreciated.
I can tell it's time to wrap up because Tess is outside.
Yeah, Tess is screaming at us.
She's like, ah!
Okay, Tess, here's the wrap up. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/retropals. We have a new poll up. Next Wednesday's showcase stream is going to work a little bit differently than usual. Our choices this week are 4 different years: 1981, 1987, 1991, or 1993. Whichever wins, we will play a whole batch of arcade games from that particular year, giving an overview of the arcade scene circa whenever you choose. So go vote in that.
Go vote.
It's fun.
Go vote.
Damn it.
Yes.
Alex, wrap us up. I'm going to look for a host.
Also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals, we post highlighted archives of our stream there. Our latest one was our highlight of our Genesis launch lineup stream. So if you want to see what the early days of the Genesis was like, do check that out on YouTube. And let's see. We are also on Twitter, twitter.com/retropalshq. We post when we go live there. We retweet your memes, your jokes, your goofs. And we let you know we have new stuff coming out. So do check that out if you're on Twitter and you want to see something that's not...
I like goofs.
Whatever's on Twitter.
Oh, there's so many good options right now.
We haven't made any fleets, and they already got rid of fleets. Damn it.
God damn it, we missed our chance. Okay, I'm going to outline your choices, and you can make your own decision. Macaw45 is playing bizarre NES platformers in the similar vein to what we were playing just now. He just finished up Frankenstein, now he's playing Swordmaster, which is another game I considered for the poll, but it was a little bit too good, a little bit too quality. We also got Chubo, who is playing a translated Doraemon RPG for the Famicom.
What?
What the hell? An RPG for kids, he calls it. No idea how that's going to be. Listar is streaming Mr. Bones. This
is too fucking good. Y'all need to stream worse games, like, immediately.
And we also have Krongo Kong playing Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, which is an ape sim. Last time
that
around,
makes sense.
he drank some poisoned swamp water and killed the entire ape tribe.
God damn it, I missed the VOD. Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like he has a layout now, too. Good for you, Krungo. Who am I going to go with?
Who are you gonna go with? Cursed Ass Knight? Yeah, exactly.
What a night to stream video games.
What a terrible night for a game.
I'm making my decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flipping that coin.
Mm-hmm.
And the coin goes to Lizstar.
Alright.
Congratulations, Lizstar. This looks like a complete playthrough of Mr. Bones, which you don't want to miss if that's the case. Enjoy that. Have a good evening and a weekend. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.